Bead looping the loop. So let us read this problem first. So a bead slides in the downward direction without any friction. So there is no friction over this wire and this bead. And this bead comes here and then goes into this circle of radius r. It reaches at point A. We have to calculate what is its speed at point A. So let us discuss part A first. We have to find the speed at point A. So we have this loop and this bead is initially here, and this height is given. Let us say this height is h, and the radius of bead is also given, that is r. And now this bead is reaching here. Since there is no friction, we can apply energy conservation, that is, there is no loss of energy. We can apply energy conservation. So let us first write total initial energy. Initially this mass is at rest, so it starts moving downward with velocity 0. So kinetic energy is 0. It will have gravitational potential energy. This is datum line. So from this point height is h. So potential energy is mgh. Now let us write final potential energy, final total energy. So this is final total energy. Now this mass will have, bead will have some velocity. So kinetic energy is half mv square. It will have potential energy. So this height is 2r because this is diameter. So potential energy is mg. Height is 2r. Now we can apply energy conservation, that is initial energy is equals to final energy. So initial energy is mgh. Final energy is half mv square plus mg 2r. Mass cancels. So we can have gh minus g2r is equals to half v square. Or we can write half v square is equals to h minus 2r. So v is equals to 2g h minus 2r under root. So this is the velocity of bead when it reaches at the highest point. It reaches to point A, that is the highest point. Now let us discuss part B. How large is the normal force on it if its mass is 5 gram? So we have to calculate normal force at this point. So this is point A. So what are the forces that is acting? A force mg is acting in the downward direction. A force on this bead is acting in the normal upward direction, that is normal reaction. So we can show on top point mg is acting in the downward direction, normal reaction is acting on the upward direction, and this is moving on a circle with velocity v. Radius of circle is r. So we can write Newton's second law, that is force is equals to mass into acceleration. Now let us write force in the downward direction, that is force towards center of circle. So this force is mg minus n. This is equals to mass into acceleration. Acceleration, if it is moving in a circular path, v square by r. Now we know v square, mg minus n, and v square we have calculated in part 1, that is 2gh minus 2r. So we will have mg minus m by r 2gh minus 2r is equals to normal reaction. So we will have normal reaction. If I take m common, g also common, we will have 1 minus 2 by r h minus 2r, or we will have mg 1 minus 2h by r minus 2, or we can simplify more, mg 1 minus 2h by r minus minus plus. So this is mg 4 plus 1 5 minus 2h by r. Now what are the things that is given? Mass is given 5 grams. So we have been given mass, that is 5 gram, and h is equals to 3.5 r. So we have h is equals to 3.5 r, and mass is 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 kg. So if I plug these values, h is 3.5 r, so this is 5 into 10 to the power minus 2, 5 minus 7, that is minus 2. So minus 10 into 10 to the power minus 2, so this is minus 0.1 Newton. Negative sign shows normal reaction will act in the downward direction. So basically normal reaction will also act in the downward direction. Negative sign shows the direction we have taken is not right, so normal reaction will act in the downward direction. And its magnitude is 0.1 Newton. So normal magnitude is 0.1 Newton, and the direction is downward towards the center. We can also plug the value of h and r in part A, that is 2gh minus 2r. H is basically given, h is equals to 3.5 r. So we can simplify this expression also. So velocity becomes under root 2g, h is equals to 3.5 r minus 2r. So this becomes 1.5 into 2, so 3gr. So velocity is under root 3gr. So velocity at highest point is under root 3gr. So velocity at A highest point is equals to under root 3 ZR.